Good morning, good morning, good morning.
What's up?
Uh, I wasn't talking to you, bro.
Oh, well, fuck you,
Late
think?
ass,
I'm not late.
late.
All right, whatever.
Episode 110. Hold on. He needed to go ahead and blow his nose. Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Episode 110 of the Breakdown. Sponsored by Unstoppable Domains, sponsored by Expector, powered by Gokhshtein Media. My name is David Gokhshtein. That is Akil Patterson. And this is the Breakdown. So yesterday we were on here talking about we have no news to report on
Yeah, we did.
for the last 2 days, right? It was
Yeah.
like,
Well,
yo,
yeah.
nothing to report on. And then 10 o'clock hits. It's almost like 10 on the spot hits. And we get plea deals being announced by the DOJ, announcing that Caroline and Gary have pleaded guilty, but they stay snitching.
We knew it was
Uh,
happening.
and then also SBF flew into Westchester, New York yesterday. Um, I don't know if he. I think he was released. I think he was released on 250. I think that I got that from Coco last night. But I didn't have time to dive in today. But we will. We will dive deeper into everything today. We'll obviously also talk about SBF, and we'll also talk about Trump's tax returns. Trump's tax returns were finally leaked to the general public.
I mean, released.
Leaked because
How
they're
did?
not done yet. They're
What are you
not done
talking
yet,
about?
so it
His
was
tax
leaked.
return has been done for years.
No. I was reading like they're coming out with a whole breakdown of his taxes, but this was leaked out. Essentially leaked out. Listen, I have my take on it. One that after looking, if those are the real numbers, it's kind of obviously I understand he's using this, but it's kind of fucked up for. It's kind of fucked up, man. That's all I got to say.
No,
It is kind of fucked up. So
what, that an alleged
the-
billionaire was lying about how much he was paying, like
he's not
700 bucks.
lying. He's not lying. He's
Okay.
using the system. He's using the system to his advantage. But these are the tax codes that both sides benefit from, and we need
No,
to
no,
kind of
no,
like
no,
look
no,
at
no,
that.
no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't want to
Democrats,
hear both sides on this subject matter because Joe
Democrats and
Biden released
Republicans.
Joe Biden released
Oh my, here we go.
22 years of tax returns.
Everybody benefits from the tax codes.
All I'm
Some
saying
better than
is
others.
why did it take a fucking goddamn subpoena to
Nobody
get
should
these
have their
things?
tax. Nobody should have their taxes revealed to the
Oh,
general public.
no, that is a lie. That is a
So you
lie.
want your hold on. So you
For the
want your
last
taxes put
30
up?
years, every president has released them except
Okay,
for
we're talking
that
about
piece of shit.
presidential. That's
That piece.
presidential, not to the public. We don't know
No, yeah,
Obama's. We
they
don't know
have.
anybody's.
Yeah, David. Yeah, for the last 22
You
years.
know
It's
what?
like
I
you
honestly,
can Google that.
on this subject, I'm not even defending Trump. I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now, like that is something that you do privately with the IRS. That should
No.
not be put out
Every
there.
president every
I
president has done it for the
understand
last 30 years.
it sets a precedent that you can go ahead and do this to even average citizens, and I agree with that.
No, it
I agree
doesn't.
with that.
It
It
doesn't.
does. It
No,
does
because
absolutely.
these are very clear
Okay,
guidelines, and it does not set a
you're not
precedent.
hearing me.
No,
You're
David,
going.
I
You're not
just
being
told
open
you
minded about it.
it doesn't set a precedent because guess what? You are not a public official. You are not. I am not.
You're not understanding what I'm saying. It opens a can of worms and it allows them to slowly listen. Income tax 1918 was temporary. It became permanent. All I'm saying is I'm not defending anybody.
You
I'm not
can
defending
thank
Trump.
Woodrow
You're not
Wilson.
listening. See, you're not listening. I don't care who. I don't want to thank anybody. My ass is telling you that it's just sets the wrong precedent. That's it. That's. I'm just telling you my opinion. I don't care if it was Biden. I don't care if it was Obama. I don't care who was the president. I'm telling you that it's a bad thing because it leads into people digging into other people's matters. If there is a matter to be discussed with, should be discussed with the agency. That's it. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not defending him. I'm trying to tell you that. I'm not defending Trump. I'm saying that I hope this does not stretch outside, okay, of politicians. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Hear me out when I say that.
And I hear you, but this is a very clear matter in which public officials, and I believe all public officials, need to either disclose all their business handlings the same way that everyone agrees that no one in Congress should be able to play the stock market while they're sitting in office. It's just
So why
it's
doesn't
a
Nancy Pelosi go ahead and tell us exactly
well,
what she's betting on?
that is a good idea, but I'm not talking about Nancy right now. I'm talking about they did pass legislation this
Because you
past
just said
year,
you said 5 minutes ago you just said politician.
and
So
I
I'm
was
naming you a
just getting
politician.
to they passed legislation this past year that
This year.
prohibits. Yes. And I'm just saying
Just this year.
they finally did it, David. I'm
Okay.
just saying they finally did it.
It's this year though. Think about it. How many years has she gone on? Because
But
they
how
don't
many years has Donald Trump fucking lied to you?
okay, but how many times how
No,
she has
no.
been have- let
She
me
was
explain to
the
me how she
Speaker of the House, and
and
she
she's made
legally had a right to do that.
okay.
Now,
She's made
was it
millions of
morally
dollars.
right? No.
She's made
Morally, it was not right. No, but
millions of
morally, it was
dollars.
not right. I'm agreeing. Morally, it is not right.
So that's it. So we're in
But
agreement.
she did not lie, and Donald Trump lied to the
She doesn't
American
have
people,
to
going,
but that's
"Oh, they're under
but
audit."
she
They were never under audit.
you don't
Then
think
he
she has
used the
inside
power of the president. He used the power of the presidential office to
and she used the
avoid
speaker of the house.
to no. She was not the Speaker of the House
Oh,
all
so
those years.
you don't think
She was
she
not
had
the Speaker of
inside
the House all those
information?
years.
You don't think she had inside information into what was
I'm
coming?
not talking about that, David. Why do you want to go to I'm saying Donald Trump
Because I'm
lied.
talking about all of them. Because
No,
I'm not
because it's not the same. It is not the
oh,
same.
so it's not the
David, there's
same.
a
Okay,
clear delineation between someone
okay.
who lies to you
All right.
and someone who's like, you just don't agree that they should have been doing
She
that.
doesn't have to
I
lie.
said
She's hiding from
she's
it.
no, she did not lie about it. She's like, I don't have to tell you. I don't have to legally tell you.
Oh
Donald
my
Trump,
god.
he just lied.
Okay, so I guess I guess he didn't lie.
Yeah, he did.
What do you lie about?
He literally said they're under audit. They were never under audit. That's the
Yeah, they
part
were
he lied about.
2017.
No, he said they were under audit in
That's the press.
2016.
Tw-
Bro, he
2017,
straight lied. He
2017,
lied. He
the I,
lied. He
the
lied.
IRS, the IRS themselves issued an audit on his taxes. So I don't know
Yeah,
what he's
and he
lying about.
refused to do it.
What do you
And
mean
that
he
was
refused to do it?
he
They didn't
refused to do his
refuse.
taxes. You know what, David? I think you need to go read up on this
I
subject matter
did.
because
I read
no,
it
you
for
didn't.
yesterday for
You
5
didn't.
hours. I
You
read
didn't.
all I specifically because I knew I was coming on this show and we're going to talk about this. I specifically read from the liberal media networks and not Fox News, okay? And all of them had the same thing.
All right.
I prepped
Well,
myself for you.
I'm
I
glad
knew
you're
where
right.
you were coming with Trump. And I'm just saying that if everybody's, number one, it's a slippery slope. It's a
It is
real
not.
slippery slope. It is.
No,
But
no,
okay.
that's what the Republicans keep saying. They're like, if we do this, we'll have to release
No, no,
Supreme
I
Court
don't care
justice
about what
tax
they
returns.
say.
And you know what I
I'm
said?
talking
You know what
about
I said? Release all of them. Release
the,
everyone's tax
that's
return.
right. That's right. That's
Yeah,
right. That's what I'm saying. But
every
also at the same
public
time,
official.
that's bad though
It's not
because it
bad.
might leak. It might leak. Okay. All I'm saying is my opinion is they might leak out to where rules are passed that we're going to disclose uh public information in terms of an American citizen will have his taxes disclosed to the general public.
Okay.
It's fucked up.
If that's what you think, but that's not gonna
I do
happen.
think.
No.
Okay, the same way that taxes weren't supposed to be permanent, and it
No,
happened.
that well, you know why that happened?
But it happened. I
You
don't
know
care why
why
it
it
happened.
happened? Do
Don't
you
care
know
why it
why?
happened.
The why
Don't care who
matters,
did it.
David.
No, it
Why?
doesn't matter because I
Yeah, it
just made the
does.
point and
The
you
why
agreed.
does matter. Why did it happen?
Okay. You just wanna win a fight.
I
You
didn't
you just
I'm
wanna
not
win, you're
winning.
not listening. You're
All I
not
said was,
listening.
do you know why?
Okay. Anyway, moving on. Well, we could talk about this later because, like, it's like talking to the wall, bro. Like, it's like I'm not getting anywhere. Because
All
you're not
you
even listening to
are
what
is
my
just
take.
another brick in the wall.
You are.
We
You are.
don't need no education. Da, 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 da.
It's either you're right. It's you're right and everybody's wrong. You know what? That's the T-shirts we're coming out with from G Media. I'm right and you're wrong, even though I might be wrong, but I'm still right.
That's
Those
racist.
that's the T-shirt that's coming out.
That's racist.
That's racist. Shut up.
That's
Anyway,
racist.
so what do you think? She snitched on all of them? Do you think Gary also snitched? Gary Wong, the co-founder of
Gary was the
the
first one to
co-founder.
snitch.
So you think Gary was the first to snitch and then she snitched?
Gary never had to do anything publicly. Gary was like, "What y'all want? What y'all want? I left. What you need?"
So Gary snitched first.
Gary snitched on all them first, and now he's doing a tap dance. He's doing a praise dance. He's doing that Jesus dance all over SBF, going, "You about to lose your job. You about to lose your life." I love when non-Americans try to talk about American politics and they're like, why is this so complicated? It's because you don't know anything about American politics. You're not American. You've never been to America. You're a fucking fraud. Stop talking about shit you don't know anything about.
So
Sorry. That was a shot.
today, so yesterday night I held the spaces. There was over like 300 plus people in there. Shout outs to everybody at 2 o'clock in the morning. I had to shut it down because it was just like I was tired. I knew the breakdown was coming. I didn't want to come on here like exhausted. So yesterday though, uh, there was rumors put out there that uh, the plea deal would involve her just having 36 months to 42 months in prison, and I think probably the same for him. So you
Club Fed.
have
Club Fed.
so now I'm wondering how long. So if she got 36, how long does Sam get, if Sam gets anything?
Uh, let's see.
I said 5 years at most. If he gets anything, it's 5 years. I don't think he's going 60 years, 50 years. I don't see that happening.
Well, I think the
Everybody
interesting part
pointed
that
to
I
Bernie Madoff. They pointed to Bernie Madoff, and obviously he got like 150,000 years or whatever that shit was. But he
yeah,
was 76 years old.
he got like 7
So
life sentences.
you also had the CFTC. I'm going to read this to everybody. For those who, by the way, thank you very much for everybody letting us know that we were muted on Spaces.
I'll call Cub Fed if I so damn well please. You ain't gotta fucking tell me what to say, Damon.
So I'm going to read this out. So the CFTC said the following. I also want to talk about this. A digital asset is anything that can be stored or transmitted electronically and has associated ownership or use rights. Digital assets include virtual currencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tether, USDC, which are digital representations of value that function as mediums of exchange, units of account, and or stores of value. certain digital assets or commodities, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, and others, as defined under Section 1A9 of the Act 7 USC 189. So the CFTC just put his dick down and has officially classified those items on paperwork as currencies.
As
You're really lagging. It's like you didn't pay for your internet connection this month. I'm by myself, guys.
what are you
Because
talking about?
Akil is, uh, you're
You're not
drowning.
by yourself. How am
You're
I
lagging.
drowning? How am I lagging?
Your
Are you sure it's
connection
not
is
your
really bad.
internet that's lagging?
No, I'm watching
Your
yours.
connection is bad.
I see the bars on your connection. No, mine isn't. Oh man, I can't
Hey,
even win with him when I tell him his connection is bad.
hey, do you hear me now?
I hear you now, but I'm just saying you're frozen like the movie. You're still using dial-up?
Fuck you too. It's not me. It's not my internet.
You.
It could be the system, but I have it tells me
You have green
telling
bars right now,
you
so you can try this.
it, I don't know what it is, and I'm not
Bro,
using dial up.
the program is saying it.
I see it,
It's
but I
good
just
now. It
said
has
I
green
don't
bars.
know what. You know what? You got blue
Oh my
bars, so
god.
shut up.
Bro, it must be Trump. He doesn't want you to talk. But what do you think about that? What do you think about that coming out from the
Well,
CFTC?
that was the one thing that. So I pointed that out in our little group Discord with like Michelle wanted me to get on last night, but I had to go meet with a congressional member. But what I said was it was the definition of the term that they said equity investor. An equity investor points to someone trading generally on the stock market. So are they considering what occurred to actually be equity investors? Like they were trying to buy something that was highly regulated. If this is the terminology, and this is what's going to happen, and I was talking to another attorney about this last night at the same event. He told me that he said, he goes, that's interesting. He goes, because I believe the same thing. He goes, I believe that they are going to legislate through the courts. Only takes one motherfucker. And all a judge has to say is, yeah, I'm going to rule on this case as if these were securities that they were playing with.
Yeah, but if the CFTC just slammed it down as currencies.
But see, there's two separate lawsuits though. So you've
No, I
got the law.
understand that. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that there's confusion within the government ranks.
Yeah. Honestly. But I'm saying it depends on how the judge interprets it. And the judge interpretation will then guide the federal government to have to do something. So it's a good bad thing. It's a good bad thing.
Why would Sam feel so confident about coming back to the United States, knowing that he could have stayed in the Bahamas?
They weren't going to let him
And
out of jail.
no, but I get it. But I'm just saying he could have stayed in the Bahamas, and it would have been years before he would have came back here to the United States of America. Why sign? Why sign off? I'm going to just give this to you
He doesn't
because I
have a
want to hear
choice,
your
though.
thoughts. No, he does have a choice. No, just hear me out.
Okay.
He stays in the Bahamas, right? He went ahead, signed off. He could have stayed there, I don't know, 5, 7 years before they would have extradited him to the United States, right? Hypothetically speaking.
Okay.
Why
But he
sign
hasn't
off
been
on
in jail
everything?
for 5 to 7 years.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Why would he sign off knowing that there's a potential outcome of him being sentenced to life in jail in the United States of America?
and I think I just reviewed this a second ago, but I'll do it again for you. He would have had to sit.
Your connection is straight fucking AOL dial up 2.2 what is it? 28.8K modem. Straight trash. Wow.
Fuck you.
Straight trash.
Well, it's not me. It's probably like there's like storm systems running through this area right now, so I don't know.
Blame it on the storms.
Yeah.
All right.
Blame it
I
on the rain.
they must have told him something to where like you
No.
might you might go to jail. Listen, they wanted his ass here. The United States, listen, they wanted him here now. They weren't going to wait 5 to 7 years. They must have had a really good kumbaya session.
All right, David.
No, but I'm asking seriously speaking.
I just told you, I'm like, he would have had to sit. The Bohemian government is not going to let you just sit there for 7 years. They're not, because they weren't going to let him out. At least here in the United States, he knew he could post bail. There, they weren't going to let him post bail at all. Flight risk. So he was going to
I
sit
get
there.
it. He can still run away here.
They forfeited. I think he had to forfeit his passports.
That's great, but I'm saying if there's a will, there's a way.
You're right, and I don't know if he has a way out without somebody fucking his ass up.
Who knows? He might go ahead and just
I bet you somebody's tracking him right now.
listen. I'm pretty sure about that. But
Yeah.
all of a sudden, imagine he just disappears.
Well, he disappeared and died. That's his disappearance.
No, I'm just saying seriously. Like all kidding aside, SBF just
And I
disappears.
just said, and he probably would be the mob would probably put a hit on his little ass, and that's it. Done. Gang,
Or
bitches.
he just goes ahead and flies off to Switzerland.
No, he wouldn't be allowed to land.
Why wouldn't he be allowed to land?
So in order to receive kind of the benefits of no extradition, you can have like went back to the country, faced the charges, got back in a plane, and fled back there. That's a little hard to do. Now, if he would have just fled, they wouldn't have said anything. But he's already been arrested. He's already going to supposed to stand trial. I doubt that he could get over there. I mean, considering he only had $100,000, if you believe that bullshit, but I don't. But based off all information, I mean, the only place he could possibly go is Israel, I guess.
No, he can't go to Israel.
I mean, he could in theory, and I
I-
doubt it would work.
Israel got
'Cause
that. Israel got that
they would
deal
have
with
sent
the
him
United
back.
States.
They'll send him back real
They'll,
fast. Yeah.
they'll say, "Here you go. We're not giving up our freaking fucking the United States of America sends Israel so much money. They're like, here you can have them right back. You think, yeah, tell you right now, they ain't that loyal.
These hoes ain't loyal.
But this is very tricky for the United States because you don't know who he's going to go ahead and rat on. He's gonna pull a Takashi 69, but this is gonna be a big time to Takashi 69. I'm talking about he's gonna, yeah, I donate to that motherfucker sitting there right now. I paid him. I gave him $10 million. And by the way, Kevin O'Leary's a fucking liar. Let's talk about Kevin O'Leary. He's a fucking liar. Why didn't Kevin O'Leary come out right away and say that he got $15 million from SBF? So we could have understood the story and understood why he was so fucking protective of Sam. He didn't fucking come out and tell us anything about that because he knew. And 2-3 days ago, we found out that $3 million, an additional $3 million was given to Kevin O'Leary to cover taxes. Kevin O'Leary only invested $675,000 into FTX. He wasn't in a loss. He didn't lose. He didn't lose. What did he lose? Let
Actually,
me
he
see.
was in the
Maybe I'm
black.
bad at
I
math.
think
Maybe I'm bad at math. 15 million plus 3 is 18. He put in 675. Would you say he's in the plus or in the red?
he was in the red. I mean, he was in the black. He was in the black. He was in the black.
So
You
he's in
said
the
plus. I
black,
was like,
but he's claiming that he lost. What did you lose? What did you lose? Look at him. If you're looking on YouTube right now, this man is dining on FTX money.
does he have a hat on backwards?
He has a hat on backwards.
That is
That's
such a
what he's
He
doing
goofy
with
is
you.
move.
They're fun, enjoying himself.
he is chilling.
Well,
This man is
no,
chilling.
he's always had money, guys.
Listen, I understand he has money, but he came out and specifically acted like he lost everything. He acted like he lost that. He lost nothing.
He made
I'd
$2
like to
million.
find. I would love to know how much Tom Brady and Steph Curry and all these other guys made. I don't think they came close.
Well, they said that Tom Brady lost 465 million.
Yeah, that's these reporters don't know what they're reporting on. I mean that is the net. That is his net worth. He didn't put his net worth into FTX. He if he did, this would go. I mean that would be horrific, horrific. But I don't. I definitely do not see him putting in the net worth. There was an article that came out said him and Giselle put in $675 million. Bro, that's both of their combined net worth, bro. So you have the CFTC that's charged. You have the SEC that made their charges. You have the DOJ. Yeah, you have every single agency that made a charge
Hmm.
on them. But who is going to be outed next? Because the guy kept. I don't know his name. I should know his name. This is bad, but the head. I guess the attorney general who came out. He stated, "Yo, if you do not call us, we're coming. We're coming for you. If you had any involvement, I suggest you call now."
Call
Yo,
now.
can you do me a favor, Alex? Can you play that video? Can you play the video of him announcing the plea deals?
Yeah, give me a moment. I'll pull it up.
By the way, I have a special for all the G3 verse pass holders. I got a special thing for you guys today, and there might be something tomorrow. But today, for those that are holding the G3 pass, there's some prizes. There's a prize on the line today, and I'll tweet about it at around 12 o'clock. There's a nice little prize out there for anybody holding the
G3
G3
pass.
pass. So
I love the way
that's
when you just say the G3. It's like they're getting ready to take off or something, like in the
basically
G12.
that's it. Like we're the real definition of Web3, G3, Web3.
Yeah.
So like I said that I've been saying that the G3 pass is special, and people will see that. So anybody holding the G3 pass is 12 o'clock. There'll be an announcement, and for those only that are holding a G3 pass, which is completely free, are eligible. So just shout out to everybody that
Minus the
got
gas
themselves.
fees we paid, but it was like $3. Gas fees
Really,
were like
it's like
$3.
nothing. It's nothing.
Yeah.
Y'all
It's
spend
actually
more.
cheaper than what you spent.
You know what? I
Oh,
think I want to get you a new internet connection
yeah.
because your
The
internet
dial-up kicked
connection
in.
is straight ass, bro. Straight ass.
I do
Bro,
see
don't even
coverage
tell me
from
that.
CNBC.
No,
I
no,
don't
no. We
see
have
like
it.
a plea video. I don't
No,
see like a
I
video
He's
or
sent.
talking about
anything.
We posted it
the
yesterday.
original video. The original
We
video
posted
where
it
he's
yesterday.
like,
Here,
he
I'll
also
send it to you.
says, if I haven't talked to you, you better find
Here,
or we'll find you.
hold on. I'll give it to you. Here. Shoot. I'm gonna send it to you on the account. Here you go. Here's the video. I sent it to you, the DM. We'll play the video right now. By the way, it is 10:22 a.m., 7:22 a.m. on the West. This is the Breakdown episode 110, talking about SBF coming back to the United States. Caroline went ahead and snitched on his ass along with Gary Wong, who is a co-founder of FTX International. No, you're not getting any feet pics of me. My ass will sell those shits on Feet Finder. And no, nobody's sending you gas. If you have enough money to invest into shit coins, you can go ahead and get yourself a free goddamn NFT pass that allows you to get access into a lot of dope shit. So here we go. We'll go ahead and play this right now.
Last week, we announced charges against Samuel Bankman-Fried for a sweeping fraud scheme that contributed to FTX's collapse, and for a campaign finance scheme that sought to influence public policy in Washington. As I said last week, this investigation is very much ongoing, and it's moving very quickly. I also said that last week's announcement would not be our last, and let me be clear once again, neither is today's. I want to make two announcements. First, I'm announcing that the Southern District of New York has filed charges against Caroline Ellison, the former CEO of Alameda Research, and Gary Wong, a co-founder of FTX, in connection with their roles in the frauds that contributed to FTX's collapse. Both Ms. Ellison and Mr. Wong have pled guilty to those charges, and they are both cooperating with the Southern District of New York. Let me reiterate a call that I made last week. If you participated in misconduct at FTX or Alameda, now is the time to get ahead of it. We are moving quickly, and our patience is not eternal. Second, I'm announcing that Samuel Bankman-Fried is now in FBI custody and is on his way back to the United States. He will be transported directly to the Southern District of New York, and he will appear in court before a judge in this district as soon as possible. Many individuals in the Bahamas and in the United States contributed to the swiftness of the defendant's return, and I want to thank the Bahamas for its outstanding assistance and excellent coordination with us. I also want to thank our partners at the United States Embassy in the Bahamas and the Justice Department's Office of International Affairs. And finally, I want to thank the FBI for moving mountains to get this done. This was a true team effort. Finally, I want to thank the career prosecutors from my office who are handling this case. We continue to work around the clock, and we are far from done. Thank you.
They're coming.
I think Trump is sending like a satellite signal to Akil. Disrupt.
Akil's telling me that we're wrong about his signal. I don't know what he's using.
I mean, look, I see the restream bar. That's you know, it's like hang by thread. Yeah, some thread type beat. Okay, he dropped. Okay, maybe he'll come back. Comments.
But essentially, you know, somebody snitched. Somebody snitched.
David, did you snitch on SBF?
Nah, listen, you know what? This story is not over with because you're gonna see a lot of shit come out of this. You'll really see a lot of shit come out of this. And it's gonna be nuts because I'm telling you, he's gonna. Why wasn't he able to testify in front of the House committee?
Back.
There had to be a reason.
Let me in, motherfucker.
You're in.
Oh.
You might want to mute your.
Okay.
Mute the spaces, bro.
I'm not even on spaces.
Then why is there an echo?
There's no echo in my area.
I think it's gone now, but there was some feedback. Should be okay.
All right, so we heard that. Maybe you didn't hear that because obviously you're on dial-up. Um, maybe Elon can help you out and give you some Starlink over there.
You know what?
Anyway,
Elon can kiss my black ass. Is what he could.
are you serious right now? Like, oh my God, bro. Uh, yo, that is what the in God's green earth, bro. What was that?
What?
Anyway, I feel like this is the part where you have to go to commercial break. All right. Why? 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 Why didn't he testify in front of House? Tell me. Give me a good reason why they didn't allow him to testify. That they couldn't wait until after the meeting to go ahead and, and put cuffs in back of him. Tell me, Akil. What was the reasoning behind that?
It was just timing.
Like a day before? You're talking about 12 hours before the whole thing's about to go down. Come
Okay.
on. Why not?
Just timing.
Or they don't want him to talk about anything.
Sure.
They don't want him to talk about who he donated to.
Sure. If that's what you think.
But isn't that going to come out anyway?
Probably. If Caroline and them
So
already
what-
snitched, what do you need him for?
So, but if it comes out of his mouth now, what happens now? Number one, also, I'm not finished with Kevin O'Leary. Do we believe that Kevin O'Leary should give back the $15 million plus the $3 million that he took from Sam Bankman? Since they're collecting money and trying to find money, should Mr. Wonderful go ahead and give back that wonderful amount of $18 million to FTX? I think he should. What about you?
I don't care what he does with that money.
You know what? You know what he should have done? When this broke, he should have said immediately, I got $15 million. Unbeknownst to me, I didn't know about Sam's practices. I didn't know that all this was happening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give back everything that was given. And I'm going to take the loss on my 650, whatever it was, almost $700,000 investment into FTX. And that's it. And I think people would have respected him more for that than what he's doing right now. He's still defending him. He's still defending him. Anybody who wants to come on live, just ask for the link from the G Media account or Akil, and we will give you the link to come on here and you can give us your thoughts on this entire situation. Akil is ready right now, though. And by the way, I talked about this. Sam comes from rich parents. Sam comes from...
They're academics. They're academics, yeah.
Well, if he wanted to make $1 million, he could make $1 million, right?
Well, somebody gave him $25 million.
No, but okay, besides that, I'm just saying in general, if he wanted to do things legitimately, right? He could have got millions of dollars, correct? He had sources to get that, correct?
Yeah.
Why would he need to go ahead and steal billions of dollars?
David, money makes people do some fun shit.
Damn, you know what? I don't know what connection you're on.
The Breakdown 110,
It's
sponsored
not
by
the connection. You know what? Fuck you both. There's a goddamn ice storm out here. I told you there was a storm. I kept saying there's a
There's
I
no
storm.
call
ice storm.
cap, man. I
Pay
call
your
cap.
goddamn bill. Pay your bills. Pay your goddamn internet bill.
We're just playing, man.
He's
Fuck
not
you
mad. He's
both.
just
Nah.
mad. It's not us.
Fuck
It's
y'all.
you.
Look, there's nothing wrong with
I
dialogue,
just
man.
told you it's a goddamn ice storm.
The whole
Fuck
crowd's
you.
laughing.
Like, I get up early in the morning to do this. I'm like, yo, there's an ice storm. Happens. What the fuck you want me to do?
Bro, what? Let me see. Yo, put on the weather. Yo, Alex, do me a favor. Put on the weather channel in Portland.
Yeah, let's pull it up.
Pull that shit up right now. I want to see this ice storm.
The gorge.
Akil, I would love to hear you. I would love to hear you, man. That's all I would say. Today, I would actually love to hear you, especially that we're going to be talking about tax returns and shit.
Y'all don't.
And I know that you're excited about that.
You hate
By the way,
everything I say.
No, I don't. I don't hate anything. I don't hate. So,
Yeah, to be fair, it does look like there's a storm. So
I
know what that's like here in Penguin Land. So his parents are securities lawyers.
No, they're not. They're both not security lawyers. Yeah, that's why you people need to go read. Stop talking. Y'all need to stop talking. Just go read first. They're not like it's like no, go read. This is how people thought Obama was a fucking Muslim. They're like, no, take the mic away from the dumb old lady.
So, by the way, the Bitcoin maxis, I made a tweet about this. They're all over the place. Let me say something to the Bitcoin maxis, and I hope somebody sends them this clip. The more you guys run around and continue to put out that fear with no evidence supporting it, like the shit that you're doing to Binance, you have these people just talking and talking, but there's no evidence to back up anything that they're saying. You are going to make people switch. Mark my words. People will switch. I don't give a shit what you feel about Bitcoin. I don't care how we all feel about Bitcoin. You are going to make people get out of Bitcoin and unload into Ethereum. Mark my words, and you can play this back. Continue to go ahead and set this precedent that you are going to shit on every single thing in this space and watch how people flip out of Bitcoin and start going into Ethereum and other protocols. It's annoying already. You are destroying the space. You're literally destroying the space. There is nothing that you say. Like, if you have evidence of shit, put it out there. Stop to immediately
100%.
take your shit off the exchanges. Immediately. Corey says this from Swan. Yo, you want to promote your stuff? Yo, focus on your company, bro. Focus on your shit. Focus on your company. Binance ain't going nowhere. Binance is not going nowhere. It's not.
I don't know. I hope it doesn't.
Bro, Binance
You
got
know
money.
about my feelings about hope, though.
Binance is not going anywhere.
David, I told you about my feelings on hope, right?
I didn't say hope. I'm telling you, Binance ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
There's no hope about it.
I look, I'm praying they don't go nowhere. I'm praying for it, but
I saw Layla talking about not trusting Ethereum yesterday and blah, blah, blah. Bro, again, she's just trying to be Andrew Tate and it's cringy. And she was all about, she promotes She's literally sponsored by things that hold Ethereum and other altcoins. Not really the person that's not my go-to.
Who's Layla?
She's trying to be Andrew Tate, but it comes off cringe because it's like it's not natural. Like at least Andrew Tate is natural, okay? Like Andrew Tate believes in what he's saying. Like Andrew
He
Tate is
believes
out
his
here.
own lies. He believes
No,
he
I mean
sniffs his own shit.
he believes. I'm just saying he believes in what he's saying. That's it. He believes like whatever he's saying is his truth.
He
I'm
believes
just
his
saying
own,
he believes.
yeah,
He
he believes
believes
his
in
own
his.
lies.
We see it. We can see it whatever way we want, but he believes that's his truth, and that's how
And
he sees
I
life.
just said he believes his own lies.
But what is he lying about?
Truthfully,
Yeah, what is Andrew Tate lying about? I'm
he's
not a fan.
lying.
By the way, I'm not a fan of Andrew Tate. I'm just asking you
I'll
what
be
he's
honest,
lying about.
David. The biggest people who say stop being victims are always crying victim.
Yeah, but he's never
Andrew
cried
Tate.
that.
Oh yeah, he does. He does. He
No, he
does.
doesn't. He just
Oh
said
yeah,
them.
yeah.
Listen,
David,
he
I'm gonna
said,
let me lay
"I've
this case
watched
for
him.
you. Let
I've
me lay the
watched
case.
him."
I'm gonna lay the case for you because I had to watch him too. You know, I'm not gonna speak without being very clear that I watched him because I'm not an idiot, right? So I'm like, let me go watch this guy before I make my decision. Okay, like everyone knows, I am a fair, reasonable man in most instances. If you say something stupid, I'll tell you it's stupid. If you say something smart, I'll tell you it's smart. And if I'm wrong, I will say I'm wrong. He plays victim. He lets people, he says it all the time. He's like, you know, you're just sitting around and you're a victim. If you think women should be able to demasculate you. And I'm like, wait a second. There seems to be something else there. Like, why are you talking like women are not demasculating you? Society is demasculating you. You have allowed society to dictate to you what you will do. And so now you're going to complain about it to other people. And that's how he builds his following. I get it. But ultimately, he plays victim.
I don't see him playing victim.
It's hard for a man to be a man. And so then he acts out on his childish behaviors because he likes to be a victim. He wants to feel as though he as a man has been demasculated and humiliated and that he's going to reclaim his manhood. Bro, truth is, you are a scared little bitch. You do like BDSM. You like when women tie you up and put their heels in the back of your back wearing 6-inch stilettos and leaving marks.
Where do you get this stuff from?
Because that's the type of person Andrew Tate is. He's going to like that kind of stuff. Yeah. He's a freak.
I am not. Okay, listen. I am not defending Andrew Tate.
I just told you.
I've made my viewpoint on where I stand on Tate. But there are some things that Tate says that are completely true.
It's not truth. It's that he decides what his truth is and then he cries about it. Like, that's just who he is. You can't be like,
there are things that
I'm a man, and then you go around and you want to hit people. Like, you're a bitch. That's not a man.
Hit people? What are you talking about, hit people?
Remember we smacked the girl?
Yep. Okay. I'm talking about right now. I tell you again. I'm not his fan.
Oh, so you forget about
I'm
history.
not a fan.
Okay. That's all right.
I'm not his fan. I keep repeating this. I'm not a fanboy, nor a fan. I'm just saying there are things that he says that are legit. And then there's other things that he says that are off the wall.
And then with my pushback to you is that he uses legit things to complain about, but yet he still acts in a childish manner and
he doesn't even complain about it.
He does complain. In my opinion, it's a complaint. In my opinion, he's complaining.
He tells men that they should get off of a couch and go work out and stop feeling so bad for yourselves.
But he also tells men that women are the reason
so I just
for their
that one perspective.
But that's what I'm saying, David. he brings together messages that are not consistent. So in one aspect, he's like, you need to get off the couch and go work out and stop being soft. And then the other message, it's women's the reason you're soft. What? Like he conflates messages. I'm like, yo, man, that's fucking wrong. Like you're complaining that men are soft and they need to get off the couch, and then you're also complaining the reason why they're soft is because women keep them on the couch. No. Conflicting messages. But, you know, whatever. But I also think much differently than the rest of the world. I'm not stupid.
I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna just take one thing and say that there are things that he says that ultimately we can agree on. There are other things that he says that are off the wall.
I'm against his message.
I didn't say I didn't say I'm for Andrew Tate. I'm not here saying Andrew Tate 2024. All I'm saying is I've watched more of his stuff now, and some of the things that he does say can help men.
I'm against his message. And actually, and Mr. MA Beats, we have watched the videos. That's why we're able to comment on them, because before we did our fucking research, unlike you lady bitch.
I think some of the things he says are really good, and then he says things that are off the wall. That's it. It's like some of the shit that he says is completely off the wall.
And like I said, I'm against his message.
But he
I'm
believes
against
it's true.
Message. His message.
I didn't say that his message is right. All I'm saying is that there are a few things that you could pick from that you could say, yeah, okay, he has a point. And I wish he was more like, I wish he had more, oh, he has a point, rather than like, 50% of the time he has a point, and then 50 in the same, he has a problem. Here's the problem that I have with Tate. He'll say something that's positive, and then within the same sentence, he'll say something that just kills that positive flow that he put out there. But again, that's my personal opinion.
And that's what I'm saying. I said it's like someone just finding a reason they back things up with bullshit. Like instead of just saying, oh, I'm only talking about this instance. He tries to justify shit with more bullshit. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, yeah, there are a lot of men that complain and cry and they never get off the couch and they don't do what's right and they're not exercising, they're not living right, they're not doing the things they should be. But yet they're like, oh, you're a weak male. But then you can't turn around and be like, women are the reason you're a weak male. Okay, man, now you're conflating shit. Now you're like going over here and grabbing straws and pulling them all down and saying, see, I'm right. It's like, no, you're not. You're right that there's a lot of people who sit on the couch. You're wrong to say that it's the woman's fault and that the society has made you weak.
I think we agree. And I just said that, and you're just running with it again.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. We agree. All right.
But just because you don't agree with somebody's opinion doesn't make them a liar.
No. What I said was, he tells lies to justify. Like he says dumb shit to justify his crazy opinion. And that's not what you should do. That's bad messaging. That's bad messaging. And I'll say this. He comes from a generation that fucking doesn't read books.
This guy, by the way, Andrew Tate is one smart motherfucker.
Yeah, he moved to another country, got his fucking, started pimping out women. Yeah, smart guy.
Look at this cornball, bro. Corey from Swan. Check this out. I'm going to pin this on top. That's how corny these maxis are, bro.
Corey from Swan, I think I blocked him because I asked him, I was like, hey, are you 30? I just asked him a question, and then he went in and like started talking. I was like, all right, fine, I'm done with you.
Look how wack he is. He's like, grab this for when you delete it later. I don't delete things, bro. I don't delete things. The only thing that I would ever delete is your app off my phone. That's it. That's as close as as I will come to deleting anything, and that is your fucking shitty app off my phone. I would never buy Bitcoin from your application. I, I'd rather do it the old school way than ever buy anything off of your shit. Period. Watch all his troll fam come in. Hold on.
Sorry, my bad. I was just laughing at watching the replay of it. David.
He's weak, bro. Yo, do you want me to expose your emails that you sent me, bro? Begging me to go ahead and have a... You wanted to talk to me so badly? Exactly. Motherfuckers always want to do business, and then when they don't get the business, they start talking out their mouths. Shut up. All you maxis are the same, bro. You just do your shit on the sidelines, bro. Shout out to everybody who got balls to come out here. That's all I gotta say, bro. Don't let me, bro. 2018 DG's back, bro. I'm telling you. You can thank Michelle for that shit.
Oh, she called you a bitch. She said, "Where your balls at, David? Ain't no real New Yorker."
Corey can grab these nuts.
Now see, Michelle will challenge your manhood. She won't demasculate you, but she'll challenge your shit. Stop being a little bitch, David. Get up, David. Stop crying, David. Don't do that, David.
Yo, Corey went on to the CoinDesk fucking... Somebody put on that CoinDesk clip. He went on to CoinDesk. Why don't you put no Bitcoiners onto the most influential?
They said what we were like, yeah, that's not a real Bitcoiner. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, it's not a real Bitcoiner.
I guess he just wants the engagement. I guess he's engagement for him. Like I said, I blocked him. Like, don't talk outside of your neck at me. I'll just block you. I ain't got time for this.
It's funny. It's like, who made you? Like, where's this committee? Is there some sort of committee that I don't know about? That you guys tell people who's who? Like, oh, you are worthy of being a Bitcoiner. What? What are you talking about? You should be thankful that there's a crypto industry because they bring people into Bitcoin, because you guys bring absolutely nothing to the table to educate anybody on anything. You should thank the Dogecoin communities, the Shiba Inu communities. All these communities have given Bitcoin an opportunity to be seen, because the education that you put out there now completely sucks. Completely sucks. Sucks. Completely sucks. It is 10:49 a.m. on the east, 7:49 on the west. This is the Breakdown, episode 110, sponsored by Unstoppable Domains, also Expector. Gokhshtein Media is what powers this entire channel, though it's not doing a good job with Akil's internet connection today. But we'll go, since he has an ice storm, hopefully it passes. Man, these people, man, I gotta tell you. First of all, he's a Steen too, bro. So first of all, the Steen House has elected to remove him from
the what
being associated with that. His last name ends in Steen, I think, or he has like a.
I'm laughing. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
we have elected to.
We've elected to move on. The Jewish delegation is giving him up.
Yeah, we're giving him up. We're moving on.
We, the members of the Black delegation, give up Tiger Woods in exchange for Eminem and Sam Bankman-Fried.
Oh boy, such a toxic space, man. Such a toxic space. And you know, some of these people that get into Bitcoin, they see the trends, they see what's trending, and they're like, yeah, man. Yeah, totally. I'm gonna get behind this. Hey, man, do you know anything about Bitcoin? No, man, but like, I'm totally laser eyes, man. And you're in a shit coin. Well, what's a shit coin? I don't know, man. I just heard it. It's a really cool thing. Slang. I'm throwing it out here, trying to be down. Yo, where are my fellow brethrens at? Like, bro, they're so whack. Like, it's so Yo, I don't. You think? Hold on. Let me say this for the people, man. You think I give a fuck? Honestly, you think I? Yo, I log off of this app. Yo, I log off this app. You're still thinking about me. You think I give a fuck? I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I still got Bitcoin. It don't matter what you say. I still got Bitcoin. I still got Bitcoin, and I got Ethereum, and I got some other stuff, and I'm chilling. I am chilling. I don't care. I don't care what you can pull out everything you want. Logging off of Twitter is amazing because it don't matter in the real world.
Isn't that what Dave
You can
Chappelle
be
said?
anything you want to be.
Dave Chappelle said that. Dave Chappelle said, Twitter ain't real, bitch. Keep it in the comments. That's what Dave
It's
Chappelle
not.
said. He said, Twitter ain't real. Keep that shit in the comments, bitch.
Look at this. Look at the fanboys come out. Look at the dick riders come out. There's a comment towards me. This guy deserves to be in prison with CZ and Sammy. Because I'm a red light. Like, these kids don't leave the basement. These kids got stained underwears and sleep with socks on. If first of all, if you sleep with socks on, you're suspect. Putting it out there. Doesn't matter the weather.
Oh, well, I guess I'm suspect because I do sleep with socks on because it sometimes get cold
Suspect.
as shit. You know the worst thing
Suspect.
ever? I don't know if you've ever done this, David, because you never had anybody sleep with you. But when you have somebody sleep next to you in bed and they try to rub their cold ass feet on you, you be like this. Get the fuck off me. What is wrong with you? Do I look like your pillow?
You're funny, bro. You're funny. Uh, oh, by the way, the
David
Bitcoin
sleeps by himself. He sleeps by himself next to a laptop and a phone. That's how David sleeps by
and a
himself next to
microphone.
and a microphone.
Look at this. The Maxis are attacking me. Help!
What are they
And the first
attacking you for?
thing that they and the first thing that they call you is a scammer. And I'm gonna ask them why, and they'll have no. You're just a scammer. You're into shit coins. You're into shit coins. You're a scammer. Scammer. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yo,
be yo.
David.
I'm gonna go after the show. I'm gonna go wild on these motherfuckers.
Hey, David.
I'm gonna
When are
give
we
them.
gonna get you
I'm
to
gonna
run
give
for
them. I'm gonna
Congress?
give them a block party. All right.
You know, there's gonna be an open seat out there in New York.
Who? Why? Who's out?
Well, he's not out yet. That George Santos guy, Republican first
What
term
district?
congressional member.
What
Yeah.
district?
What district is this? He was elected in. I think it's a new district. Hold on, let me double check.
So check this out. A tweet an hour ago, Congressman is trolling Gary Gensler.
What district is it? New York.
Congressman says the SEC has had more meetings with SBF and FTX, IEX than anyone else in crypto, allegedly to craft a special regulation framework designed to benefit FTX alone. So where's he stand?
Who?
What's going to happen with Gary? Gary. What's going to happen with Gary?
Oh, Gary Gensler or Gary that works at FTX?
Yeah, Gary Gensler.
He won't have anything to do with this case, I believe. He'd have to recuse himself from any involvement. At least that's what
Life
I would
sentence,
fight for.
Gary?
No, I think he just have to. He definitely have to recuse himself from any involvement in this.
A serious question for you guys. Do you think when Gary's in prison, do you think he's going to declare soap bars as a security?
Oh my God.
Don't drop the soap on the rope.
This is going to be news for weeks. I got to tell you, this will be news for weeks.
What, Gary getting
Especially-
raped in prison?
No, I'm talking about
Sam
talking about
Bankman-Fried
with
grabbing his
SBF.
ankles?
Damn, bro. Like you really go deep into it, bro.
What do you? Oh, that's
I'm
what
saying in
Bubba's gonna
general.
do.
Now, moving to Trump's taxes. When I seen Trump's taxes come out, this dude paid $750, bro, in taxes.
And claimed a $2.5 million loss twice while in office.
You know what? The tax codes are there, and there's nothing that you can say. You can't call him a liar. There are codes right there. But so that brings me to, that's messed up. That is really messed up, where I don't agree with. Look, I think there should be a national tax, which is like straightforward. Here you go. Everybody gets charged. You know what? If you charged everybody at 10%, what? Let me finish. If you charged everybody at 10%, all across the board, you would have more people just paying taxes and being done with them. 10%, that's it. No deductions, no shit like that. 10%. Great.
Hey, Alex, can we rewind the tape to the day that Hector and David and everybody was calling me a fucking idiot because all I said was I'd be better off with I said we would all be better off with just a flat tax rate that would avoid any complications. And then they were like, well, Elon, and all I said was,
I didn't say nothing about that.
Elon's building stuff. Stadiums building things.
Why is Trump paying less tax? Hold on. Hey, hold on.
Less tax than like a McDonald's burger flipper.
Hold on. You guys are now twisting words here.
No, we're not.
Yes, you are. So I'll explain what was said that day.
Go ahead. If you can't explain away, go explain.
Yeah, we were talking about corporate company tax. We were not talking about individual taxes.
These are Trump's individual taxes.
No. But we're not talking about. I'm talking about what you just said. Rewind the tapes on.
We were talking about Elon Musk's individual taxes.
You said that Elon. First of all, you thought Elon got basically paid $200 billion every single year.
No, I didn't say that was every year. We wanted the tapes because I kept telling you guys, no, I know he doesn't make that every year.
After the fact.
No, I told you that from the jump. You guys just didn't listen.
No, I listened. You can go up, play the tapes. I listened.
We rewind the tape because we already know that the conversation ended with
you guys. Always stop me from making my point. But like, okay, if you want to win that way, go for it. You can say whenever you want, rewind the tapes, this, that, and the third. I'm telling you, you said exactly that, and I told you they charged them the highest bill ever, $11 billion. $11 billion, highest tax bill ever. And then the next year he didn't get charged. That's because he overpaid. So that's fine. That's his personal shit. And he doesn't take in income. He has all his wealth is in stocks. It's all in assets.
It was.
It still is.
No, he just sold another 3.4 billion on
Okay, so
last
this
Friday.
year and this year he'll have to pay for it, and it's fine. He's okay with it. He'll be
I'm just letting
paying
it be known.
long-term capital gains tax on it, and it's fine. All I'm
Okay.
saying is that there should be a way to get rid of all this craziness is if you do
Yeah.
implement some sort of straight tax. Not the
And I agree.
999 rule. The 999
Well,
rule
the
didn't make
999
sense.
plan, and that was the Herman. I just said if there was a simpler tax procedure to ensure a fair and streamlined approach so everyone plays an equitable portion, it should work better. The problem is that when we then get into corporate tax rates, we get into individual taxes, we make we make shit happen, and these guys just go hide money elsewhere. David, I'll be right back.
Sure. What the United States needs to do, what they really need to do is they need to stop taxing transactions. Start figuring out a way to include cryptocurrency into into the United States of America. Nobody's gonna get rid of the dollar. I'm just telling you right now, like all these things that are put out there, nothing's gonna replace the dollar. But give people the option. It's the same thing like in the 60s when there or 60s, 70s when there were different currencies being used in the United States of America. Same thing with cryptocurrency, man. Like nobody's going to at the end of the day, everybody's going to resort back to the dollar. That's it. The dollar will for the next 20 years will have the most liquidity in it. People will go right back to the dollar. That's it. But allow people to transact. Allow people to transact without getting taxed for every transaction that they do. Listen, there are other countries that are doing this already. They're pro crypto, they're pro blockchain. Like they're already on it. And some of these countries have, like the lifestyle there is ridiculous and the cost of living is low. And you're going to get people to just get up and leave and go to those countries. Meanwhile, like I said again, we are desperate for revenue. We're looking for revenue. We're constantly looking for that. Why not go ahead and make a progressive why not make legislation that actually makes sense? Create it now, not later, now. Don't wait. We've waited long enough, and you see other countries are taking advantage of that. There are other countries literally taking advantage of us moving slow as shit with this process. And I'm sure they're laughing also because you have two sides. One side says, they love crypto and they think the technology is good. And then you have another side saying that crypto is used by terrorists, which is nuts. It's nuts. Just like regulation. If we had better regulation, if we had much better regulation, you would have had Sam Bankman operating in the United States of America and not operating in the Bahamas. But it's us that went and pushed him. It's us that went and pushed him to the Bahamas to seek his business elsewhere, to build his business elsewhere. And that's what he did. There's no regulations out there. Even though the Bahamas says that the regulations are great, there's no regulations out there. $11:06 a.m. on the East. 8:06 on the West. This is the Breakdown, episode 110, sponsored by Unstoppable Domains, also sponsored by Expector, powered by Gokhshtein Media. probably 12 o'clock. I'm going to release. I'm going to tell everybody holding a G pass, a G3 pass. If you are holding a G3 pass, uh, obviously you'll be in on this. No doubt about it. Anybody holding a G3 pass is eligible. Um, and I'm gonna kind of like snapshot it. It's really for those that have actually, went out there and got themselves a free G3 min pass to enter the G3 universe. Stay tuned as I put it out there. Um, I told you this is something that's going to allow the entire community to be included and participate in some dope shit. So I just want to give a shout out to everybody who's um, participated in this entire. Elon Musk went ahead and Elon Musk just tweeted out about the Twitter views. I actually like the Twitter views. I think the Twitter views are great. David, hold a spaces for community ideas on the direction of G Media. Yes, we will be doing these kind of things. Johnny, aka Hodl the Future. We will be doing these kind of things once we go ahead and mint out. So again, we're gonna do it. I'm telling you, like, we put the work in to go ahead and make sure that this is going to be a fun experience for the community and that we can build a media company and use NFT technology that's available to us to take our brand to the next level. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So again, for those that minted out, we'll have some fun today and we'll have some fun tomorrow. And we're going to have some fun, like, especially right after the mint out. We'll have some fucking fun, man. I can't wait. Tell your friends if you have people that have not minted yet, let them know. Let them know. I'm not, I feel like I've been shilling this. I feel like I've been shilling this, but you know what? It's okay. It's G Media. It's my company, and I'm okay with talking about my company making a difference. So it's all good. The G3 experience is going to be inclusive of everybody. So, um,
Up in smoke, baby.
up
2022.
and let's go. 2023 go be the year, son. Guys, also don't ever be afraid to. I notice a lot of people afraid to tweet out what they think. Don't be afraid to go ahead and tweet out whatever's on your mind. That makes for the best content. That makes for the best content. As you can see, well, by the way, just want to say we don't. G Media does not endorse marijuana smoke, but Akil Patterson uses it for medical reasons. Apparently,
A lot of medical reasons. Like medically, I like it. Medically, it makes me feel good. Medically, it calms me down. I got anxiety. The glaucoma. I want to talk to Samson. Man, that's some good stuff too. If you've never seen Half Baked, please do. One of the great movies of Dave Chappelle's career.
did Coco just troll me? She said that my hair is messed. My hair's not messed up, Coco. What she's
She's not
getting is
good.
you see the picture? Like if I move away from the picture, that picture in back of me, I sometimes look at it and it looks like my hair is all over the place, right? But if you move away from it, I
You
just
can
have to move
tell
away.
David's a Michael fan. He likes Prince, but he's more of a Michael MJ guy.
No, actually, that picture is that picture is not any. It has nothing to do with Michael.
That's not
It's
MJ.
like no.
That definitely looks like an MJ type of image. But all right.
It does, but you get it. If somebody is into pictures, you get what's happening here, right? You got this big foot coming down to try to crush the man.
Interesting. Oh wow. They're saying your hair is struggling today, David. Yo, this is a fight that I'm not involved in. I'm working to get mine back.
Listen. You got people who have no hair. You got people with no hair telling me about my hair. So, um, should I have clipped it up? Yeah. I'm waiting to go ahead and get that fresh cut, but thank you, Erica. At least you have here. That's really what happens here. Oh boy. Okay. 11/11. Make a wish, man. Oh my God! Look at all the Bitcoin maxis out in force. Yo, they love me. I gotta tell you, Bitcoin maxis love me. They love me.
Do they?
Bitcoin maxis love me. Not this is all natural. David don't die. David don't die is here. That's what happens when you have parents that gave you some strong ass genetics. That DNA is good, bro. But enjoy coloring the comb over that you're doing over there. Fucking motherfuckers combing over and shit. Looking like the news anchor.
You serious?
All right. Listen, I say what I say. Yo, why are these fucking these maxis don't do you understand you're wasting your time? You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time on me. I can't I'm gonna bring them all the smoke they want. All the smoke you want, I'm gonna give you. I promise. All the smoke. I don't refer myself in the third person. By the way, the more see, like if I was really petty, right? And I actually listened to Maxis, I would take my whole position and just flip it into Ethereum. If I was that petty and I didn't believe in it. If it was based on just them, I would flip right out of Bitcoin. But I ain't gonna do that. They don't want listen. These maxis are the same motherfuckers that shake your hand in person. They don't bother me one bit. Not one bit. I love getting on their nerves. And I will continue to get on their nerves. I don't care for them. These aren't people that are uniting anybody. Because that's Satoshi's vision. Satoshi's vision was to unite people, not what they're doing. You would never see Satoshi running around calling things a shitcoin. In fact, Satoshi was pretty much saying that if you really read into all his messages, to me, Satoshi was saying like if there's something that was built and it was built better, thank God, as long as we can get away from the current system. That's the message that I get from Satoshi. Not this shit that's thrown around by these maxis that, still live with grandma eating chunky soup in their dirty ass underwears. So that you're wasting oxygen. You're wasting oxygen.
Catch me outside in Miami.
Okay. Catch me outside and fuck around, right? Like, look, what's funny about maxis? Let's bring up the maxis then. Let's bring up the maxis. You guys told us to buy the top. You guys told us to buy 60,000. You said 69,000. Keep buying. Keep buying. You told us. Stack. Keep stacking stats, right? Red eyes. Red laser eyes. You told us. What happened?
Hector just basically told you that Satoshi didn't say that. You gonna take that from him?
No, I don't.
You gonna take that from Mr. BSV?
Hector's a smart dude, and he just likes to go ahead and he's stuck. He's like you. He's stuck in his ways. There's no, for me to waste my energy to prove him wrong or prove you wrong. I just want to get my opinion in. It's more so like, okay, if you go ahead and listen to what I say, and you kind of think about it and say, okay, maybe David has a point. Great. If not, fuck it. Fuck it. It's all good. No need to argue about it. I won't waste my energy on it. I mean,
Most of the people that you start with here will not be the ones you finish with. Okay.
Hector believes somebody else is Satoshi. So, I mean, we're already on the wrong playing field here. We ain't on the right field here when we're talking.
Yeah, he says
By the way,
BFB.
what is up with this snowstorm that's coming? Should we be reporting on this weather that's hitting the United States of America?
All over the
Like, what is
place.
this? It's saying that
Ice
this is a
storm.
it's the once in a lifetime storm.
Yeah. It's hitting everybody like at the same time. It's gonna be wild.
A cyclone, excuse me, is heading to the US to ruin Christmas.
You better stack up on shit.
Look at this. The storm scale is unprecedented.
I
Almost
told
everyone in
you.
America and a few in Canada will feel its force.
Remember, Ross told us it was minus 37 degrees in Calgary or minus 30 degrees Celsius.
Madness.
He was like, it's
So
minus 37 degrees Celsius, which is fucking colder.
but when is this supposed to hit?
Well, it's hitting all over the country. Like, it's coming through.
Oh shit. So
I told
Friday,
you, David, the
hold on,
internet's
hold
not
on.
the problem.
Friday, 13 degrees with a high of 54, which is I don't understand that. But then Saturday, 10 degrees, 19 degrees high. And then Sunday, 14 degrees, 25 high. That's New York.
It's the
And
day
I'm
after
wondering what
tomorrow, David. It's the day after. Remember that movie, The Day After Tomorrow? New
you
York
imagine
Freedom's
that's what
over.
it is? You imagine what that comes out to be? Like, imagine that's going to be that.
Yo, there are so many people who are going to be fucking, ugh. Fuck it. Get COVID, get close, warm yourselves up next to each other, and get you a thick. See this? You know what's gonna happen, David? Remember, y'all don't remember this, but we call this cuffing season, right? Where women or the significant others like somebody with a little bit of meat on their bones because they want somebody that's gonna be able to keep them warm because it'll bring down their rent. Y'all never did that? Well, guess what? You about to do that shit this weekend. Find you a thick person that sweats. They'll keep you warm. David, this is when Lizzo.
Oh
This is
my
when
God,
Lizzo, all
please.
that thickness that Lizzo
Please.
got, she coming to help you. Lizzo, she gonna make some skinny little man who likes to work out all the time, is anemic. Lizzo just gonna lay one of them rolls up on him, and he gonna just be all warm and cuddly, and just he gonna go to sleep.
That's disgusting. That is disgusting.
Look, David, I'm being honest. Some
Imagine
women
Lizzo.
love a fluffy man.
Imagine Lizzo on top of you. Oh my God.
Oof, that's
Ugh.
that's not that bad.
That's bad. First of all, I don't think you'll ever remember. I don't think you'll remember that shit happening. You'll be
Lizzo
unconscious.
from Minnesota makes a lot of sense.
She'll knock you right unconscious, bro.
At least you won't be cold when you die.
The
Insane.
mint. The mint.
Let's play Who'd You Rather. All right, babes of crypto. Let's go, Erica. Who would I rather? I don't know. Lizzo does keep you covered. That does sound warm. See? Y'all all know that. Look, a fluffy person will keep you warm. You bought an $89 jacket from Walmart. My quick question, why didn't you go to a place that has like real jackets that will last more than 6 months? Okay. Dave, what you looking at?
No, I'm just looking. People are trying to get the G3 pass right now
Oh,
because I
now
went
they're
ahead and
now
came.
all of a sudden they're
Yeah,
gonna admit.
now,
Okay.
yeah, now everybody wants to get the G3 pass because now, like, obviously I gave out a little bit more information, so now everybody wants to get the G3 pass.
I think
Now
companies should
everybody,
start doing
now everybody wants to support G Media.
it.
Now we all want to support. Let's take some phone calls before we go off of the spaces.
Go
Let's see.
ahead.
Hold on. RBL, what's going on?
Hey man, what's up?
Not much, man.
Man, the best part of you when you talk about SBF gaslighting, that was one of the best things you have actually mentioned, which actually, that was the only thing that got me, and I actually created a video on this. So I appreciate you, man. Like you're bringing more of real crypto in this world with those comebacks. So yeah, I just wanted to take a few seconds to say kudos, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, RBL. Yeah, I mean, I think for the most part, everybody thinks the same about um, SBF, and I just see right through the gaslighting he was doing to everybody, especially these spaces were horrific. So I wish we would. I wish we really didn't give him a platform. I wish we didn't have like 34,000 spaces allowing him to speak and tell everybody how sorry he is and how he wants to make things right. He could have done that if he wanted to make things right. He could have done that in the first place by hiring a goddamn CFO and making sure shit was good. But it is what it is.
Yep, man. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I mean that was an amazing one, though. Yep, that's it.
I'm gonna bring Coco up here because I saw her raise her hand in here, and we don't usually talk to anybody on Spaces because we're on YouTube and shit. But Coco wanted to run her mouth. I think she's obviously upset about the West Coast having no sniff. Nobody fucking cares about the West Coast, man. At the end of the day, but Coco, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Here's your chance to be like one of these maxis. Go for it.
Oh no, I would never. No. Here with purely good intentions. I came to say two things. One, only in America can people still I can't speak this morning. Steal billions and get out for $250,000 bond.
Crazy.
Which should show what kind of just insane world we live in that can even be a possibility. Should have been a minimum $5 million bond. Really, no bond at all because we know where the funds came from. It's from FTX customers, so it just shouldn't even be a bond. The second thing is, I was watching on YouTube, but I couldn't get over how messy your hair was, so I decided to stop watching you and just start listening to you. So I came over here to Twitter Spaces. But on that note, good morning.
You are such a troll. You're just mad. Oh my god. I must have really upset you with that West Coast thing. Listen, I will still allow for the West Coast to borrow every single hip hop artist from the East Coast. It is.
You'll allow it. Thank you so much.
I still allow it.
Man,
Their greatest artist, Tupac Shakur, went to literally Baltimore School for the Arts with Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith's wife, the one who has those situations. Yeah, Baltimore gave the West Coast that. I just want to make sure people understand that.
Who did Tupac claim? Did he claim the East Coast or the West Coast? Because I think last time I checked, he claimed West Coast Oakland. But that's the story for another time. Just go brush your hair and have a good day, baby. We love you.
It is brushed. I can move up to the camera if you'd like.
I cannot believe she said that. No, they killed that man. They had a gun to his head the whole way. Like Tupac was held hostage by California. That's what that shit was. Held hostage.
Yeah.
Came out here for a record recording. Next thing you know, they're like, yeah, we're going to make you from here. When that Dear Mama song gets played, yeah, you're going to make it like you were Oakland, California. Motherfucker was living in Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore.
California is not where to party. Not my city. Not California. I hope a earthquake hits it.
You know they
So we
always talk
can
about,
hit it.
David, you know they always talk about like Chicago's a bad city, New York's a bad city. Nah, man. Like you don't ride around in them cities and people just don't randomly shoot you. They just don't. There's no random like in New York, like there's no random gunfire. Like, nah, they ain't random. Motherfucker came up on that corner for a reason. They sprayed down the block because of somebody. California, yo, y'all
The
special.
East Coast is the best coast. Yeah. We ride.
Not gonna lie. The West Coast
Thank
is
you,
special.
RBL. Appreciate you, bro. Coco is out here hating. She's straight. She's straight like a Bitcoin maxi today. She's straight hating. She's like, I am full of hate today.
David, no, that Belo, nobody's Buffalo is not gonna be called Belo. Like nobody's called Buffalo Belo. Yo, I used to have a Belo for a while. I was like, man, nobody knows what Buffalo is.
Oh man.
That's one of the 10 worst cities. They'd be like, don't fly to Buffalo. You ain't gonna make it.
Yo, I would never go to Buffalo. Buffalo is like fucking.
Well, you gotta go for Anchor Bar. That's where the found. Can you believe that? Like, people are like, yeah, the wings were founded in 1970 something. I was like, I'm pretty sure they were founded before then because black people been eating chicken for a long ass time.
Here we go.
David, don't act like you don't think it. Listen, Dave.
You know what I was going to. You know what I was going to.
Right.
You know what I was telling you? I was going to tell you today on the morning show. You know how we wanted to move it to Monday through Friday?
Yeah.
Even if we get a sponsor for Friday, I'd still not do it. I was actually, you know what? I was walking to my office today and I was thinking about it. I was like, can we do Monday through Friday?
We could.
Like, you imagine? We could, but like, I was thinking, oh my God, that shit would be fucking crazy. That'd be crazy. I think we're old now.
We're getting older.
Well, you look older, but I'm just saying, like, don't put that on me.
I said we're getting older.
I'm fucking around.
I didn't say we look older.
We already talked about this. Our genetics are on point. Yeah. So, like, all these hating ass sons of bitches, man. By the way, we have to do what's best for our company. G Media, if we feel like doing a show Monday through Friday, like that's what's best for our company. So, but
no, that was not a vape, Hector. That was real flour. I don't vape much.
Maybe we'll take on another sponsor. Who knows? Maybe we'll look like a NASCAR fucking car. The layout will all be like fucking sponsors.
Have like Burger King right behind my head here, the crown.
That'll be funny. But 11:30 a.m. on the east, obviously 8:30 on the west. Thank you for joining us on the Breakdown episode 110. 110 episodes, Mo. Like, that's crazy, man. 110 episodes. By the way, I wish we can be sponsored by OnlyFans, but I got rejected. I put that out there on Twitter. I was really hurt. OnlyFans rejected me.
Again?
I think, yeah.
You got rejected by OnlyFans and the Feet People.
It's messed up, man. It's messed up.
David, who's gonna want? Maybe they want your hair. Maybe your hair.
They're like, yo, you need to be bald in order to come on. You need to be bald, and your hair's still natural, so it's messed up. Something like that. I got that kind of message. Honestly, knock on wood, I'm thankful though, like that I'm not at that stage where I have to dye my hair. You know, like people, I know a lot of people, you know, in my age bracket, like they started dyeing their hair at like 25 and shit. I'm 41.
All right, not bad.
with the beard.
No, go for it, man. Don't get distracted. I'm listening.
No, it's okay. I never get distracted. I never get distracted.
Was that David?
If DG takes his shirt off and only wears the tie, OnlyFans will jump on board. Oh boy.
Yo, listen, if you want to follow OnlyFans, you gotta follow Marky Flyer. Like, he just started his shit. Pretty good though. So you have to show your nudes. You have to give them some teasers.
Yeah, I'm out on that. I'm out. We'll be out on that. Yeah, I can't. Somebody's gonna fucking sign up and take my pictures, put that shit on Twitter, man. Not that I give a fuck, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, right.
Everybody, yo, if my news got out there, people will make PFPs out of them. Fucking, you see a whole mint collection come out on OpenSea.
I know, right? And the next, you see the NFT collection. Man.
Damn. But again, I'm gonna say this: 12 o'clock. I'm probably putting out something which is really cool for G Media. Excuse me, not G Media. G3 Universe Mint Pass holders only. Only for Mint Pass holders. That's it. Only because I'm feeling like I'm in a giving mood, and then maybe we'll do something else tomorrow.
You get an airdrop?
No. Only people who are holding.
Oh, I
Only
thought you were about to
people-
airdrop. I was like,
No. Only people that are holding G3 Mint Passes are going to receive anything, or they're able to go ahead and participate. I should say that. Also,
so
January 29th, we have the show going down.
Yes.
The
You
Gokhshtein
mean
Media
December
Web
29th.
3, December 29th. Yes, December 29th, 2022. We have the show going down, the Web 3 Awards. We have all the categories are there. If you guys want to vote in, if somebody didn't make the list and you want to vote for them, go vote. By all means, the Web 3 Awards, 2022, December 29th, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The show's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be fun. I
I
don't know
better
if you
see
guys
that
have seen
DV Army coming strong.
Listen, there's an open invitation for anybody to vote for their favorite, influencers, favorite educators, favorite projects, favorite memes. Like there's a bunch of favorite men, women in this space that are really educating. It's
Where did they vote
that's
a
the whole
trans
thing.
person, David?
Well, hey, that's what I'm saying. Hey,
Is what it is.
is that I think that's a song from Nevada. Come as you are.
Yeah. Come as you are. All are welcome. You
Like
can
I
vote for
said,
actors
just don't
you so
put.
choose.
Hey, I just told you, be whoever you want to be. Just don't push it on me. That's it. That's all I ask for. Don't push it on me. Be whoever you want to be. I respect you as a human being. Don't push it on me. That's it. And we're good.
Hey, you
We're
can
good.
vote for Hector if you want. If y'all want to vote for Hector, and that's going to be your savior for the month, vote for Hector.
And on that note, it's Thursday. Fridays we don't do the show. Me and Nikhil take our nice 3 days off, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, to rejuvenate ourselves so we stay fresh and so clean, so we can come back Monday and pop off on all the news that I'm sure that's going to hit once we're done with this. So
you know what? Everybody will be
Mine is-
home. It'll be Christmas morning, so we can do it.
that's
It'll
true.
be fun.
That's true.
So, folks, while you'll be home, because honestly, David and I don't know if you know this. David's not a huge Christmas guy, and neither am I.
I hope
be here
everybody
on
has a
Monday.
wonderful weekend. I hope you guys do extremely well in this current market. I hope you're holding your head up, and I hope you get a G3 verse NFT pass. I really do, because you're gonna miss out, and that's all I'm gonna say, man. Let's see that love and the support that you guys talk about. And on that note, I'll pass it off to you, Akil, so you can go ahead and end the show.
Hey, thanks, David. Hey, everybody, there are storms coming, so prepare now. Get all your winter blankets, get your generator backups, but don't let this ruin your holiday season. Spend it with friends and family that you love. There are people that are no longer with us, so remember them during the holiday season. Touch grass. Tell somebody you love them. Have a great day. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. And happy Hanukkah.
Oh, Hanukkah, light the menorah. We're still not off this goddamn screen. Look, everybody's looking to see if I'm gonna go naked. Nope, not gonna go naked. Just gonna show off the guns. There we go. That's right. This is hard work. Okay, everybody. This is. See that? See, it's hard work. Yo, we out. Have a good one, guys.
This motherfucker.
I'm trying to get out of here. Hold on.